Weapons is disturbing.
Weapons is horrifying.
This film is total immersion.
It's definitely one of the most interesting tones I've ever done in a film.
Rolling.
Okay, let's bring the camera forward.
Camera forward.
With Weapons, I do know what I want, and that just comes from having written the script. So I'm a very visual person, so as I write it, I kind of see it, and so my whole job is to try and keep that pure and try and represent that image on the screen. That's my war every day, is to make sure that the resources and, everybody is working together towards that same pure image.
Hey, found a kid.
The key with this film is that it's very normal, very average.
There's a lot of movies we talked about that just feel very grounded, and I think that's scarier.
It makes it much scarier for it to be in a world that you recognize as your own, and a thing happening to people that you kind of recognize as their own.
Whether it's the family that's come back from the grocery store and they only kind of half put the groceries away. It's about finding those details that make everything appear to be as normal as possible so that when you get this slow buildup of things going wrong, it just escalates, but that the audience has bought into this town as being the most normal place in the world.
Matthew?
And also there's the realm where we're trying to make you slightly uncomfortable with how things are designed. Hallways are maybe a hair longer than they should be. There might be a few too many doors. You never know where a scare can come from.
Jesus fuck!
Or when someone's going to jump out.
This way, ma'am.
Principal Marcus sees this image of bright colors walking into his office.
Principal Miller and Gladys.
And he just can't quite believe what he's looking at.
The most special things in the movie are everything to do with Gladys.
Oh, welcome home.
Gladys brings chaos wherever she goes. So you start with a fairly normal house, and then once Gladys has come in, things start to go awry immediately. The trash builds up, the mail builds up, the newspapers go up, it becomes darker, everything becomes much more textural. The tree is a lot of fun. It's kind of the centerpiece of Gladys's world. This tree was special, like from the darkest jungles of Papua New Guinea, and it had been dug up, and she'd been moving it with her place to place. We started with digital sculpts of the tree, and then once we'd centered in, we ended up 3D printing all these different parts of the tree. Then they got assembled, and a bunch of different painters worked on painting it. And we ended up on this very creepy bonsai look with these very spiny, dangerous, black-looking leaves.
How she stumbled upon the specifics of this ritual and this tree, I think that Zach likes to leave some mystery there.
It's like a tree, not a tree, but a tree at the same time. It's a very interesting tree. Huh.
Hey, how was school?
We didn't want to liken these characters to zombies. We didn't want sunken cheeks. We didn't want veins everywhere. We didn't want lacerations or green skin. This is all happening in the moment. It should be hyper real. The one thing that Zach really drove home was the eyeballs. And Zach wanted to do it practically, and we tried our best, but when you're working with this area right here, it's really hard to add or subtract mass. So visual effects really stepped in and helped us out with that.
Come on, you piece of shit.
There's some pretty gory moments, for sure.
Have you ever seen anybody get peeled in the face? I know I haven't, so I don't know exactly what happens.
We've been tasked with creating some of the blood look and bile. So working with the director to get the right sort of color temperatures and values that they're looking for.
We went through a couple of different bile combos till we found just the right one. The key is it's got to be viscous but runny. It's got to be black but brown at the edges. Cut. Proud of Richie, proud of that decision. Yeah, Richie's the best.
We were also in the scenes of like children running out of the houses and a lot of the apex of the action. We have fabricated all the breakaway windows using balsa wood and traditional Hollywood techniques. The largest mechanical gag we had on this film was a collapsing fence. Gladys slams a gate behind her and 3 or 4 stunt players climb up it, and we had a pneumatic system to lower that gate on command.
It's the sort of coup de grace of the film. It's the final moment where the bad guy gets hers. That's the kind of thing that you want to really land. We designed the cable mechanized body that once we release the cables, it allows the children to pull a leg or an arm off or the head at the jaw section. We're really taking the opportunity to get really creative about it.
Good job, guys. Thank you. As much as this movie is about magic, the process of making the movie is magic. This cooperation of artists to make one thing together and everybody putting their mark on it and everybody owning it together. It's my story, but it's our movie is just, I think, a deeply beautiful thing. Okay, you break a finger.
Yeah, I'll break
and we'll
a
get
finger.
some biting in
I'll
here.
bite a
good.
finger.
Okay, cool. Love it. All right, good stuff, guys.